Hello again, everybody. I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to this special year in review edition of the Nitro Corner. On this episode, we'll have the Newswire for the Newswire for WWE Roadblock, and then my top 10 moments of 2016. And I will announce the Nitro Corner Wrestler of the Year, and it was not a easy selection either. So let's begin, of course, with the Newswire, WWE Roadblock. End of the Road was this past Sunday night. It was actually last Sunday night on pay-per-view. In the pregame show, Rusev defeated Big Cass by countout in 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Moving on to the pay-per-view. First up, WWE Tag Team title match, and we have brand new Tag Team Champions as Cesaro and Sheamus defeated the New Day in 10 minutes 31 seconds to become new champs, ending the New Day's longest reigning streak as Tag Team Champions. Again, proper praise for the New Day for accomplishing the record. Congratulations to Cesaro and Sheamus for winning the Tag Team titles. In the second match, it was the 10-minute challenge. Sami Zayn lasted the 10 minutes and beat Braun Strowman, first man to put an undefeated blemish on Braun Strowman's singles record. Congratulations to Sami Zayn, but he might be not out of the woods yet with Braun Strowman. Next up, Seth Rollins defeated Chris Jericho in 18 minutes. A pretty good match right there, to say the least. Next up, the triple threat match for the Cruiserweight title. Rich Swann defeated Brian Kendrick and T.J. Perkins, only to be attacked afterward by the return of Neville, who attacked both wrestlers, Swann and T.J. Perkins, and left him laying in the middle of the ring. By the way, Swann won it in 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Next up, the 30-minute Iron Man match for the women's title. It had to take overtime to do it, but Charlotte defeated Sasha Banks. Official time was 33 minutes and 45 seconds. 3 falls to 2 to become the 4-time women's champion, and definitely a match of the year candidate. Fantastic finish to the rivalry. Pure determination from Sasha as well as Charlotte. Match of the year candidate. Official time, again, 33 minutes and 45 seconds. And then the main event, the Universal title on the line. Kevin Owens defeated Roman Reigns by disqualification in 21 minutes and 17 seconds because of Chris Jericho's interference, nailing Kevin Owens with the attitude adjustment, or whatever he calls that, the code breaker. Good Lord, I'll probably be on the list too for not remembering that finishing move. Anyway, he did that on purpose so Kevin Owens can keep the title. It was all part of the plan. Really, Kevin? Unbelievable. And then, of course, Seth Rollins came out to even the odds and laid out both Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. And that is your Newswire, the final one, by the way, for this year. Now we move on to the Nitro Corner, top 10 moments of 2016. It was not an easy selection, to say the very least. A lot of things happened in 2016, so here we go. Number 10, Nikki Bella returns at WrestleMania 2016 after successful neck surgery. Good to see Nikki Bella back in the ring. Number 9, Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble, which would lead him to becoming the WWE Champion by beating Triple H at WrestleMania. So Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble is our number 9 moment. Number 8, Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles, Backlash on 9/11. AJ Styles finally accomplishing his goal of becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion on that particular night. Remember the low blow in that bow? That set up the finish for AJ to become champion. Number 7, Ladder Wars. The Young Bucks win the Ring of Honor Tag Team title back on September 30th of 2016. At that time, that would make the Bullet Club the owners of the tag team and the heavyweight title in Ring of Honor. Number 6, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, Money in the Bank, June of 2016. Dean Ambrose won the Money in the Bank ladder match. Earlier in the evening, Seth Rollins defeated Roman Reigns to become WWE Champion, only for Dean Ambrose to cash in that bad boy, that briefcase, dropping with Dirty Deeds, 1, 2, 3, Dean Ambrose becoming the WWE Champion. Number 5, Kyle O'Reilly wins the Ring of Honor title back at Final Battle on December 3rd, 2016, as I mentioned on the previous episode of the Nitro Corner. Unbelievable effort, determination pays off. Kyle O'Reilly, the new Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion. Number 4, Adam Cole defeated Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor title back on August 19th of this year. Adam Cole ending the year-long reign of Jay Lethal as Ring of Honor Champion. Number 3, Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania 2016. Unbelievable cage match, including the fall from Shane off the top of the cage, trying to do an elbow on The Undertaker through the table. Undertaker moved out of the way, and you know what happened. The rest is history. What a great bout that was. Number 2, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, Hell in a Cell, October 30th, 2016. One of the most brutal women's bouts I've ever seen in my life. What a great matchup between those two. Hell in a Cell. First ever women's Hell in a Cell match. And now, the number 1 moment of 2016 is actually a tie. New Day becoming the longest reigning tag team champions of all time back in November of this past year. Of course, they had to beat Gallows and Anderson and Cesaro and Sheamus in the first triple threat match, and then had to beat Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in another triple threat match to become the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. Major accomplishment. And of course, that is going to be tied with the triple threat match for the first ever WWE Women's title at WrestleMania 2016 between Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Outstanding match. Excuse me there. Outstanding match. Should be match of the year as far as I'm concerned. And that is your number 1 moment and your top 10 moments of 2016. Now, it is that moment of time I promised everyone. It is time to name the Nitro Corner 2016 Wrestler of the Year. Not an easy selection at all. There's plenty of great candidates. Of course, you're talking about Charlotte Flair, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Kyle O'Reilly, Jay Lethal, Adam Cole. But there's one individual that stood out in 2016 for her determination and grit and effort in becoming a champion this year. And so, a little drum roll please. Your 2016 Nitro Corner Wrestler of the Year is Sasha Banks. That's right, Sasha Banks became a 3-time women's champion. The Hell in a Cell match with Charlotte, the Iron Man match with Charlotte at Roadblock, and of course the Falls Count Anywhere match on Monday Night Raw. She showed grit, determination, and an overall fighting heart and spirit excuse me, of a champion. So Sasha Banks, on behalf of everyone here at the Nitro Corner, congratulations. You are our 2016 Nitro Corner Wrestler of the Year. Well, that's it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. Before we go, let me remind you the next time we'll be seeing you will be in 2017, January 21st, where I will premiere a new feature, the Nitro Corner Top 10. The top 10 wrestlers in both WWE and Ring of Honor combined. And on behalf of everyone here at the Nitro Corner, and for those of you who are watching, I wish you all a happy holiday season and a great 2017. Until 2017, I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers saying So long, everybody, and say goodbye to 2016.